We're gonna talk about
weed in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
I'll save it for the pod.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was.
Oh, shit,
Look
yeah,
at this fucking dummy.
Welcome to Cleveland, America. That is all. Enjoy the show.
We're gonna get canceled for our Starbucks stuff.
Okay, let's fucking go.
Oh, and those guys like Israel.
Yeah. Well, they do a lot of stuff, I think. It's,
I also don't have any local coffee clients right now, so I'm not sure you're going to
step your game up.
okay, parents are looking to take on a coffee client. All right,
Hey everybody, welcome to Cleveland, America.
It's not a serious
It's really not a serious
It's
place.
really not.
With no actual
Serious
political
place.
bent.
Right.
Ain't nothing. Well, I had a week. You have a week?
I had a week too.
You have
kind
a
of.
week? Yeah, I had a busy week. It was a good week.
I had some fun.
A lot of fun. Like
Yeah.
we went and saw Tom Segura, Tommy and I.
It
Tommy
was
Segura.
so good.
It was so good. It was
It's
so
hot. It doesn't make sense.
he has gotten so
Yes,
hot.
Exactly.
Oh, he lost more weight.
No, I mean he's like kept the weight off.
Yeah.
But like, also like when he was like he did his first special, he was still balding and hadn't like committed to the
He
shaved
hadn't
head
accepted
thing.
it yet. Yeah.
So
I
like,
don't even like a shaved head. And
yeah. So like,
he's looking good.
Tom Segura, like, and it's not that he was like an ugly guy. He just looks so different.
He looks extremely Midwestern.
Yeah.
He's from Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
He's born in Cincinnati, but he moved around a lot. Like he was in Cincinnati, like Minnesota.
You can't shake the Ohio off.
Yeah, and
Never.
then Florida. So,
But he looked fuckable.
Oh yeah. 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 He dresses nice too.
yeah, he's definitely gay that way.
Nothing funnier than a well-dressed comedian
Yeah.
that looks good.
This is what he looked like in one of like. His
Yeah. Oh my
yeah.
God. It's a little different.
That's the guy that's ordering appetizers at the table right there.
Let's see.
Well, we love you, Tommy.
You're not watching, but yeah.
Maybe he is.
I like you, Tom, if you're watching. If you're a coffee client, I'm looking to take you on.
Yeah, he's actually got a few businesses that you could do.
He's looking good.
Design.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
he's definitely got hot sitcom dad look.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Look, you know?
very, very good set. So I used to listen to their podcast like religiously. Like I would listen to like every episode every week, and like went back, listened to like not all the way to the beginning, but I like over the course of about 5 years of listening, I listened to about 10 years of podcasts because I would listen to it all the time.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the stories that he did in a stand-up act, like he had told a version on the podcast, like hooking up with the ugly lady, hooking up some of the stuff with his kids, some of the like, but all these different things, and I was like, oh, and like they're really fleshed out good stories now. So it was cool to see how they've gone from like, oh, this reminded me of something, and I'm going to tell you the story to fully fleshed out bits.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
it was
That's
really
cool.
good. And my buddy Jeff Tate opened for him, and him and I were hanging out on Thursday.
Okay, go
What
ahead.
about Jeff?
My belt.
What the fuck?
No, my belt.
What about? Oh, okay. So right off the bat, Tommy throws a fucking wrench in the whole thing because Tommy's got to be the coolest kid in school and wear her fucking
Homemade belt.
Oh, the padlock belt or whatever. Yeah.
Padlock belt. No,
chain-
it's a
chain
carabiner.
belt. Yeah, with a carabiner. And so we get into Romo Fijo, and they're
I
like,
didn't think about it. I mean, I did, but
Yeah.
then I'm like, I didn't.
they're like, you can't bring that in here. And so then I'm like, oh, I know the opener. I'll just call him and be like, hey, can you hold on to this? And then we'll just get it back for you after the show. And then I was like, wait a second, you told me the schedule. You guys are leaving like right as soon as the show's over. that's not gonna work. So he like comes out, and I was like, yeah, you won't be able to get this back to us. And he's like, oh, okay, well, this is Tommy. So, like, he met Tommy, and then he's like, all right. But
So did you just have to forfeit your chain?
I hid it outside in bushes. There was a guy working outside, and he was some young guy. I was like, excuse me, where do people like normally hide their things that they're not allowed to take in? And he's like, probably in the flowers.
Where's the weapons shrub?
Yes, essentially.
Yeah,
so he showed me. He helped me tuck it in.
yeah, and it worked.
It did work. I got my belt back.
We exited, and like we exited on like the other side of the building. So then we're like hustling over to try and.
Are you just pulling your pants up the whole time?
Yeah.
No, I need it. It's just fashion.
It's just fashion.
Just a weapon.
It's fashion over function.
And a weapon, yeah.
And we got there, and it was still there.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
But you know what? That makes me, every time shit like that happens, it's like Agora.
Yeah.
You can't have like weapons there either. And I'm like, walking to the Agora.
I love how you say like,
me out.
and you can't have weapons.
Well, yeah.
They're gay about it
I
too.
know they are. But what if they made like lockers that you could just pay for? You put your weapon or your personal safety device or key or whatever, put them in there.
Like a TSA.
They can make money.
They would also clean up on just weapons because people would definitely forget weapons there a lot.
Yeah, and
it's
also
a good idea.
so everybody would leave without it after like they'd just be. I feel like the reason they don't do that is because they just don't want to deal with everybody being like, oh, I was there yesterday and I left and I forgot my mace and my chain and I needed. Oh, can you like?
Also, if there's ever a venue, you should require weapons to walk from your car to it. Be the Cleveland Agora. No disrespect to them.
No, but yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been to a show at the Agora where I didn't get premium parking in such a long time.
That is kind of cool that they have the parking stuff too now.
They have the parking stuff, and also, when you're performing there,
Old Hollywood
you just go like, oh, I'm the headliner tonight. And then they're like, this way, Mr. U.
There it is. They wash your car while he's performing.
With their dicks.
They jerk off on it and then clean it off.
And cum is nature's wax.
Challenger was clean enough to eat off of by the time he was done with his set.
But this is the idea. A mobile locker. So like instead of the venue having it, you just pull up and be like, hey, welcome to Locker Bus. If you want to put shit in your locker, come and get it. And then we'll send you a text when the show's over and be like, hey, did you get your stuff? If not, we'll put it in the mail for you or some shit like that. And it's like an extra charge.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can mail weapons. Probably not. But
there's no liability issues arriving from this idea at all.
Listen, we gotta iron out a few ideas. But like, hey, you get a fucking old U-Haul, you put a bunch of lockers in it, and then
an old ice cream truck.
I don't think that's big enough.
You can. What kind of show?
This would be a great one-time, like, this is like a Nathan For You quality, like, sketch where it's like, you just load up your U-Haul with no markings on it with everyone's belongings and just take off. Just rip the license plates off and just, like, you have, like, a storage unit filled with stuff. Are we getting a visit from Sam right now? I don't think that's Sam's truck.
I don't know.
I feel like this truck looks familiar, but I don't know.
Sam's truck.
What was I thinking about another lifetime ago, I played a couple Warped Tour dates with this band, right?
Uh-huh.
And the drummer
was how he's one-upping me because I did my Agora story. He's like, oh yeah, well I was on the Warped Tour, motherfucker.
Yeah, I played the 19th stage at Warped Tour, so there's that.
Warped Tour,
that
baby.
No one watched. But
still showbiz, baby.
So our drummer was just a dude that knew how to turn a dime out of a penny type of guy.
Yeah.
So he would work the merch table.
Also Jewish?
No, but he was way better. He was way better at.
I would like to see his lineage.
Than I was. But so he figured out he could sell merch to people because everyone there was like a child, right?
Uh-huh.
So then kids would come by, buy a demo CD because that's how long ago this was.
Yeah.
A T-shirt, a sticker. So then they would go, can I, they'd go, can I leave this here while I'm here today? And he goes, for $5 you can. And he goes, if you want to give me $7, you can come back and grab stuff out of your bag whenever you want. And he proceeded to clean the fuck up.
Brilliant.
And it was so brilliant that the tour found out about it and came over to him and said, if you do this again, you'll never perform in any venue ever again. And lo and behold, guess what they launched like the next week was like a whole tent that was just a bag check.
Yeah.
You know, where I think they probably charged twice as much to kids.
Of course.
Yeah.
But it was like, I'm sure he wasn't the only dude in a band on the tour pulling that, but he had to have been the first person who thought of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was
that's
like that level of like Vince McMahon, Carney thinking that I could never achieve.
Dude, I'm just like, I know we talked about Warped Tour a lot lately, but it's just crazy that the first time I went to Warped Tour, I got a ride with a friend, didn't have a phone, had whatever cash that I had on me, which was not a lot. It was probably like $20, maybe less. And then rode home with a different friend because I couldn't find my friend that I rode with. And they're just like, yeah, we figured you'd get home somehow.
Yeah.
And I was just, and like, no phone, no, like, I didn't have house keys because our house was like,
How old were you? Would you say you were?
18, 17?
Yeah,
Probably
I mean,
17.
I think about all the
It's
time when
crazy.
when you use like Google Maps or Apple Maps to navigate your way somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if this just went away and you had to just actually learn to read a map?
Yeah.
Like, I think about that shit all the time.
Oh, I had to do that shit when I was like early days on the road. It was like I'd print up the MapQuest directions, or I would write the directions in my notebook. And I have a notebook that has quite a few directions written in it.
That's pretty cool.
That is.
And it's very funny. And then also you have to be like, oh, did I miss a step? Because sometimes I missed a step. One time I ended up in Canada instead of, I was in North Dakota and I went the wrong way on a road, and there's no like, oh, you're going the wrong way. Like, it just like, and I get to the fucking border and I was like, oh, I'm not trying to go to Canada. I'm just here. Like, and they wouldn't let me turn around. So they made me go in and turn around and come back in and then search my car. I was like, you guys saw me turn around.
Right.
I'm like, I went the wrong way. I got to get to fucking Bismarck because there's a show.
Yeah, I mean, I clearly grew up when that was the way you had to get around. I don't remember how I did any of it.
Like, I remember when I finally got like a GPS, it was the best thing that ever. And they were still shit then, though.
But it was still.
Yeah, I had a TomTom.
Those were the two. There was the Hatfields and McCoys of the game.
Yeah.
TomTom and Garmin. That was
Where are they now?
this little thing called the iPhone came out. And they're like, we're gonna need new jobs.
Yep. Yep. It was it was wild to just be like I had an atlas, so like I would also map it out in that, like in a road atlas, and like make sure I knew where I was going. But it's like those exits and shit.
But
like,
how, dude? It
was crazy.
Like, I'll look on my CarPlay on my dashboard, which is like an 8 by 10 inch screen, literally. And if I have to actually look at the map on there, I'm still lost.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you just tell me which way to go?
It was like looking at the map actually was worse than just like knowing which highway to get on.
Yeah.
Because basically, like, there's like 8 highways. So like everything's off of a highway for the most part.
No, dude, it's like,
except when you go to the UP and like, so like sometimes I had to go from like up into the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and then down into Wisconsin.
Which, if you've never been,
fucking the hardest navigating you'll ever do.
Upper Peninsula is the most beautiful and lawless area of the country you'll ever see in your life. Like, it's wild up there. Literally,
it's gorgeous
wild
up there, and you'll also learn that pray to end abortion is apparently working.
There's 2 things in Upper Peninsula, and none of them are speed limits. There's militias and there's dispensaries.
Yeah,
that is it.
Well, that's not. I was just there during the militia days.
Yeah, now the militias can smoke weed.
Yeah,
as if they weren't already. But yes, but it is a beautiful area.
It's. I mean, even just like so. Last night we did a show in Wadsworth, and just going out, 15 minutes from Cleveland. It is an entirely different world. Like, it is. I mean, the jokes all like, it was a great show, real fun. kind of a lot of older people in the audience. They were fucking rocking and having a good time.
This is not me dissing anyone in that crowd. There were some straight up people, like nursing home age people. Literally rolled in on wheelchairs and shit. And everyone laughed.
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of was clenching my butthole up as soon as I saw actual old people. I'm like, they're going to fucking hate me.
When you went into your... Well, the best part is, like, Pants is there as a 44-year-old man talking about being divorced and single, not having any kids, to dudes that are, like, 46-year-olds that have grandchildren and, like, have been with the same woman since high school and, like, and it's just, like, not exactly, like, the parallel lives lived, but it was, but again, Pants, giving him credit, he did a 15-minute set, first time he's ever done a 15-minute set, and he fucking killed it.
Hell yeah!
Thanks.
And then Marty fucking just destroyed it.
Yes, thank you for not letting me follow that.
That was the right order. Even I didn't like following that. It took a second.
I mean, as a headliner, you're kind of in that unfortunate position to have to...
No, I get it. Listen, I can fucking... I know how to do it, but it's still, Marty's jokes are just so tight, so quick that like his laughter is just so rapid, and he was in, and sometimes he can get a little mush mouth and marble mouth, and last night he was just like on it.
He was in the pocket.
Yeah, he was killing it.
Nice.
So
Wadsworth loves comedy. That was, and also when you get outside, like 20 minutes outside of anywhere. Outside of Cleveland, you're just in Ohio.
That's just the whole state.
It's just Ohio.
Which is
that's what the whole state is.
Ohio shirt.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
those are on sale on my store. OKPants.shop. I don't even fucking know what my life's about anymore.
I feel like I missed the memo. We've got 2 pants shirts on. Is that what yours too? On the back?
Most of my clothes are pants' shirts. Yeah. So, like,
well, did you design it? I can't see what's on the back. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, guys.
This is Ohio style.
Hell yes. It's good as hell.
It's good as hell.
It is good as hell. Does it say that on the back? I don't even fucking remember.
It does.
I designed the fucking thing. I don't remember.
It's not like you design 1,000 things.
So it was a really fun show. Kelly Thulis hosted. She did a good job. There's just a pretty girl walking by, redhead. I like a redhead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen. I like girls.
Girls
are
shocking.
Hot.
They're so pretty.
Shocking.
Pretty. And that one was a good one. Okay, marijuana.
Weed.
Pants, are you smoking marijuana now?
I'm literally smoking
you're vaping
right now.
This minute.
You're a vape.
It's up my butt.
With your ghost vape.
I found my like flower vapor.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't work anymore.
Why?
It's because it's almost 10 years old.
Do you not have like a battery for it?
I tried to charge it and it wouldn't charge, so I was just like, I'll just get a new one. I got it in like 2015 or 2016. So
I'm just a pen guy, and combine that with the fact that I've been drinking all month. I'm a boring fucking dude. Right now.
I just thought of something. I have my little vape. It's a flower vaporizer, so it's actually flower, but it turns it into a vape. Would you smoke? Would you try that?
I would try that.
Okay.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
We're gonna try. I have one.
I just like my asthmatic weenie lungs just cannot handle actual smoke.
Yeah. Honestly, even my vape's been fucking me up lately, so I've been making myself like wait 2 hours between like smoking weed. Yeah, and I have like this caffeine thing that I hit in between that just tastes really good. So,
and it's like caffeine?
It doesn't actually, like, it's like 200 milligrams per thing. Oh. So I would have to suck the whole thing down, and that thing lasts me like months. So, no, unfortunately,
11:06, we'll get suck the whole thing down.
Suck that
I was trying to let someone pass by. It was not.
Oh, by the way, just because I feel like the one thing I get asked the most about this podcast is, are you fucking Tommy? No.
Oh, dude, I just realized I still had a message from that one weird guy that was commenting that was like, I just want to know if you and Bill Squire are married or in a relationship. I'm like, why? What does this mean? Why do they need to know? Like, married?
Right. I don't know.
I mean, if it means we got another listener, just say yes. Like,
it's that parasocial situation with people where they want to know all the details. But yes, Tommy and I are not fucking, and we're not married, and we're not boyfriend girlfriend. Pants and I are.
We are not a polycule. Y'all are fucking.
That meme you posted earlier about
polycules
changed. I went out with a chick once, and she was a polyamorous person. So I asked her one night, I go, what do you do? You know, what's your evening look like? She goes, I'm watching a comedy special with my polycule. And I read that, and after my brain sort of reformed after just crumbling, I Googled what that meant. I go,
you know how mad I would be in a polycule if we're watching something, and then one of them, like, I already get annoyed with this in a regular relationship when, like, I'm trying to watch something and the other person's not into it, so they're just like, I'm like, hey, listen, if you don't like this, then that's fine. Well, shut the fuck up. I'm paying attention. Like, and
like you're watching with like more than one.
Yeah, imagine if you're watching it with like now there's like a whole bunch of you, and then there's just one person that's not into the show, and they're just like, they're just like, God damn it, get out of the polycule.
They would get banished to go get snacks. I'm like, bro, you killing, or sister or whatever, you're killing the vibe.
It's Brandon and I only. We let his cousins watch Game of Thrones with us one night when it was like live, and we're like, never again can anyone ever watch TV.
Also, I don't know, like, there's no one that can't know this that's listening to the pod. Tommy's poly.
Yes.
Tommy's in a polycule.
I do have a polycule. We do not watch TV.
Some things are sacred.
Yes.
Is polycule a term for like the group of partners, or just one of your partners?
Just, everyone. So Ray and Shelby and Tyler are all part of the polycule. So is Brandon.
Chris
would be,
So like back to my point about it, when I'm talking to this chick, I'm like, you couldn't have thought of a more hornier sounding word for what that is, because I know it's more than sexual.
Yeah.
But man, does it sound like something that they found on my prostate in an examination. Like, also, like, it just doesn't do justice to what that thing is.
Yeah.
The way Tommy just described it is like, remember when we were at the
Phyto-Red.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, when we were at the National Comedy Center, and they have the wall where it's like, this is Jim Carrey, and then it shows like how he's connected.
Oh yes,
like, David Wayne.
Yes. That was a polycule to me. That's what a polycule is.
It's like when you're brainstorming and you're like doing the web thing.
Yeah, that's what that is. Good. Yes. Good analogy. That's exactly like a molecule, polycule.
Okay, so the meme said, what if you just I pronounce polycule like a Greek mythical creature, like, or philosopher, like polycule.
Yeah.
And then I go, okay, that's close, but it still sounds gross.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. Polycule.
What would you call, if you could rebrand the name for polycule? What would you?
Love tub.
I was gonna say love cloud.
Okay.
Love tub. Love tub is what I feel like girls call me.
Love tub, I feel like, is the next thing to come out in the P. Diddy case. Love tub.
How many bottles of oil was it required to fill the love tub up?
Probably.
Oh my God! Did you see we just bought the oil in bulk?
Yeah.
At Costco, and Costco's like, we don't.
They should have. They're like, they should have did not.
Yeah.
Right, damn. That
would have been a good time for Sam's Club or BJ's to step and be like, hey, we got you, baby. That baby. Costco's got dry ass fucking babies, ashy babies.
A lot of ashy elbows over there. They can't. I almost am tempted to go to Costco and find a bulk thing of baby oil, because I don't buy that Costco didn't sell that. They
probably have like a different name for it. Like, it's like,
they sell tires.
Yeah, they can't call it baby lube. That'd be so bad.
Ew.
Baby lube.
I'm done with this episode. Baby lube.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, that is horrendous.
But anyway,
Costco sells multivitamins and tires. You're telling me they don't have baby oil somewhere in there?
Yeah.
They do, but I wonder if baby oil is just the Johnson & Johnson brand?
Maybe. But also, like,
how they got out of it?
But also, they might just have big ones and not, like, bulk. What this is, they don't sell it in bulk.
We have to. Does anyone
There's
have
no way.
Membership card?
I don't care. How much?
Yeah, go grab.
No, I do have a. I have a.
Oh, we're Costco guys.
Yeah.
We buy bulk baby oil. We're Costco guys. We buy bulk baby lube.
So I'm not going to watch the Browns later. We're going to film a video over at Costco later. Let's give it baby lube a boom or a doom.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What a time to be alive in America.
How did marijuana get to baby lube?
Yeah, we. Someone mentioned polycule.
Because first of all, we use marijuana, so that's how. But we started talking about the polycule and people talking, and I don't know.
You didn't
we'll talk during.
I was.
I hit the pen Friday, and I woke up yesterday, and I had the show with Bill last night, and the whole day I just wasn't hungover, but I was like so sluggish.
Yeah,
I was like kind of like. I was like, especially because I haven't drank all month. It just has reduced me to the most boring, productive person I've ever been in my life.
Well, productive is good.
I guess it's not exciting.
Tommy brought up a good point. So we're doing 2 episodes. Next episode that we do is going to air next week. So technically, it's October. So
what do you want to drink for next?
Yeah.
You want to loophole your way out of that one? I don't have a problem with it. I don't.
No, I'm gonna.
You be on your own with it. I just have no desire right now to drink.
I'm having lunch with my girlfriend and her daughter, so I don't need to be like.
Rip a couple shots, bro.
Yeah, I don't need to be drunk for that.
Hell no.
Adult lube. That's what alcohol is. It's not baby.
Also, lube is adult lube.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
Does baby oil, I don't know why I'm asking you, but on the
tastes
back
terrible.
You know on the bag of Q-tips it says like, do not stick these in your ears, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Is that like on the back of Johnson & Johnson baby oil? It's like, do not put this on your penis, wink, wink.
I don't know. But it I think there are specific, like, it does degrade latex. Like it will.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't use baby oil as lube if you're using condoms because it will destroy the condom.
The best lube is coconut oil.
Yeah, I love coconut oil.
Fucking tastes good.
Let me make a note of
natural.
that.
Yeah.
Does not fuck with your pH in your bag.
I just bring like cooking spray to bed with me
as well, though. So you have to. Yeah, but like I'm not using it, but I'm just saying. Well, coconut oil is the fucking best.
Yeah, he said it fucks up latex, and I'm like, I'm not using latex. This is fine.
I just have a can of Pam cooking spray next to the bed.
Oh no!
It's a very hot noise to hear.
No, I love coconut oil. When coconut oil is the best, and it does like it's just it kind of. Like your body absorbs it, so then you're just like hydrated afterwards.
Yeah.
But it's like coconut oil is like it's like almost like candle wax consistency.
But it melts.
It melts.
So you have to stick it in the microwave.
No,
what are we doing?
If you just touch it and just kind of move it around, it's like liquid points like 94 degrees. So if you put it on a human body, it gets liquid real fast.
Does it melt quicker than I can't believe it's not butter?
I haven't had that in a long time.
A lot of chicks I took home are not thrilled when I bust out that I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah, no, you would like coconut
great.
oil better than that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's vegan.
I'm not.
I know, but you might get a vegan bitch.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like me.
You don't know.
They don't eat me. Okay. It's been a long month.
They don't eat meat?
It's been a long, lonely month. They're going to eat meat all right.
All right, let's make that the end of the first episode.
I think let's put a pin on that one. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right, episode 2, ready, begin.
Wait, can I hit my weed first?
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Can I hit your weed first?
Yeah.
Bill, did you actually want to drink?
No.